All right, so I'm taking a brief break from talking about all the great Black authors to talk about just this week, as we're leading into Valentine's Day this weekend, some of my absolute favorite realistic fiction romances. And I cannot mention romances without talking about this book, one of my absolute favorites, and that is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Now, Anna and the French Kiss is about a young girl named Anna, as you might think, who actually is super looking forward to her senior year in Atlanta. Things are looking up. She's got a great job, a great best friend. She's got a crush that she's thinking might lead into something more. But her father decides to ship her off to a boarding school in France. And although you might think she'd be excited about going to France, she is bummed that she's leaving her senior year behind. So she gets to this boarding school in France, and she finds that perhaps there is something worth staying for, as she finds herself romantically attracted to a young man by the name of Etienne Sauclair. And I'm sure I totally butchered the name. In fact, as I was getting on that last name, it just fell off. I looked it up on YouTube, how to say the names. Didn't work out for me. French is not my language, I guess. Sorry to my French friends. Fenny, I apologize. But anyway, she meets this guy named Etienne, and there's sort of a romance that struck up between them. But he is in a relationship, and she, might be in a relationship, and it's sort of a will they, won't they kind of thing. It's also which relationship is best for them. One of the things that is so great about this book is all of the absolutely beautiful scenes. And I mean, you can visualize Paris as you're in this book. You can visualize the Louvre and the Eiffel Tower and Notre Dame and all of those things when they're described in the story. It makes you feel as if you're right there in Paris. Now, Stephanie Perkins this is the first of a trilogy of books, and they're not really. It's not a series. They're companion novels. So there's Anna and the French Kiss, there's Lola and the Boy Next Door, and there's Isla and the Happily Ever After, and they're all really phenomenal. This is the original cover for Anna and the French Kiss, which I love. They did change the covers so that they would all. Well, I guess they changed them when Isla and the Happily Ever After came out, and then they made the other ones match. But I still love the original cover. So if you are a fan of a great realistic fiction romance set in France with all the beauty of Paris everywhere, then I encourage you to go and pick it up. Long pause while I find the stop.